there, yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my living room here in Vancouver, Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Tuesday, May the 18th, 2021, and this is video number 110. It's been a whole week since I uploaded my last video, so I thought I'd jump in here real quick to catch you up on what I've been up to for the week. Now, I haven't finished any works, but the works that I've been working on are quite larger projects or a learn for me, so slow going. I have put a lot of good hours in the evening working on this stuff, so I just wanted to share with you what I've got and updates. And one new thing, it's a hybrid piece, so I am calling it the Franken cowl. As you know, I love working up swatches just to get a taste of what I can do with yarn combinations and stitches, what kind of implement I want to use, what size of needle or hook. So I am hybriding right now on this swatch using knit and crochet. So I want to show you what I've done with that. A lot of ripping back of that one as well. But I think I'm going to just continue on with learning on this little cowl piece that I'm going to make into a cowl. It's like a swatch rectangular shape that I'm learning a lot from, so I want to showcase that so I can share with everyone what might be coming up in the future. And if you're just happening across this channel for the very first time, I want to welcome you and also let you know why I've set this channel up. Hi, my name is Gary and I'm the host of Urban Yarn. I've put this channel together so I can explore my yarning adventures. So that's knit, crochet, dabble a little bit in hand dyeing, as well as talk about where I buy my goods from, like my yarn and my tools of my craft, either online or in store. And I like flagging to share with everyone if there's any sales out there. So if that kind of stuff is of interest, please join us for the next little while, and yeah, write a comment if you are interested in any questions that you have for me. That would be great. To my fiber friends who are returning, I want to say a big heartful thank you to all of the wonderful comments and encouragement from the last video. So Chad, my husband, I have tagged him hubby, joined me in the last video. So he had showcased some of the purchases that he made for my birthday gift, which was in March. The box came from Little Knits, or the purchase came from Little Knits, which is a yarn company, an online and bricks and mortar store down in Washington State. And yeah, so he described some of the things, reasons why he made some purchases, giving me some suggestions as well of what he would like me to make with the yarn that he purchased for my birthday. So that was a lot of fun, and thank you for embracing it and welcoming him into the fold. So yeah, it's always nice to share the experience with hubby and with you guys. So let's get stuck into the podcast, shall we? Oh, before I jump into that, I want to say I did get a haircut. So what do you think? Just this morning I went down to my hairstylist, and it was well and truly overdue. It seems to be going trend for me right now, walking into the salon and having my hairstylist just give me the look of like disbelief how long it has been since he attended to my grooming. So yeah, I feel a lot lighter, and it is a great hairstyle to have over the warmer weather. We've been just enjoying our walks outside. The sun has been out quite often, and the temperatures are getting up there, like in the 20s right now, which is awesome. So enough about weather. This podcast is not about weather or walks in the sun. This is about knitting and crocheting. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a little bit of an update on this piece here, which you've seen me featuring in a couple of episodes. Now, in the last episode, it was just the back panel that I had finished. It's a knitted item that I'm making up, and it is a sweater for my little niece who is 4, almost 5. In January she's turning 5. So yeah, it is a wonderful little make, and I have completed the front panel this week. And I've seamed them together, where the shoulders are. So it's a nice little seam there where we have the shoulder, I guess it's kind of slightly shaped. And I've parked the neck stitches on some safety cables so that they're ready to go for the next phase, and that will be to pick up stitches and complete the neckband. So then I have the arms to do and then all of the pieces to assemble together. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. A little bit about this make. It is featured in as one of my items in the 2021 Make 9 card. Now, if you don't know what the 2021 Make 9 card kind of theme is that at the beginning of the year, I, along with many other podcasters, choose items that challenge themselves, or I have put like things that I need to learn along the way as well into my Make 9 card. So it's 9 items, and this is one of the items that featured in my Make 9 card, and it is to a pattern by a brilliant designer. Her name is Fiona Alice, and the pattern name is called Caramel Denim Fair Isle, and it is a child's jumper with colorwork in the yoke, and there are 3 sizes in her pattern, ranging from 3-year-olds all the way up to, I believe, an 8-year-old. And I am doing something a little different because the nature of this pattern has drop shoulders, so it's quite a baggy style fit for a child. I am mixing up 2 things. I'm doing a 6-year-old pattern length, so I'm taking the measurements on the length because my niece is quite a tall, slim girl, that I believe that the 6-year-old is the perfect length for her and also has a little bit of growing room. But I'm actually reducing the width of the piece because I know the personality of my niece. If it's not a comfortable fit because she's quite active, and if the bunching up of the positive ease is under her arms, she won't wear the garment. So I'm doing the width of it to the 4-year-old pattern, and it will just be more form-fitting with less positive ease under the arms. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The yarn that I'm using, just to cover it again, is Hobium's Gazelle Unicorn, which is a hand-painted superwash merino, and this is in the colorway 1340, so no name, just a number, and it's the yellow-brown speckly part of the jumper. All of the color work in the yoke and the striping is done in loops and threads, meandering serpentine, and I purchased mini hanks, 20-gram mini hanks in 5 sets, or 5 to a set I should say, and they're all different colors, so I'm kind of busting through my stash. And also I am using some colors that were in 100-gram hanks of the same meandering serpentine. The next project that I am going to showcase is reaching the new limits of size of project that I've ever worked on. So it is the largest piece that I've ever done, and it's a crocheted blanket. So I am going to say, at a guess, my last measurement, I think that the width of it, or the length of it I should say, is 6 feet 4 inches. And where I'm at right now with the width, because I'm crocheting it widthwise and continuing on till I'm happy, is probably around 4 feet. So here it is here. I'm holding it up right now. It's going to be this way. There we go. That's the way that I'm working on it. And I'll just showcase. I'm doing 3 different colorways, and I'm crocheting one length, picking up the next color arrangement, crocheting back the next length, picking up the 3rd and final color in the series, and crocheting down that, which is the color that is the consistent color, which is that grass green from a monster ball that I purchased back, I think maybe around 16 months ago. and it has 900 grams of yarn in that bright green color. So I'm really liking it as the base color. And where I'm at right now is that I was working from this side here back down here, and I was working up through the blanket in its width to here. But I really thought what I need to do is balance up the color combinations a bit, and I've chosen this colorway here. I've cut the yarn, and I'm starting to add it now to the beginning of the blanket so that I can balance up the colors a little bit visually when the piece is laying down, that perhaps maybe the right and lefts are sort of like in the same color palette, and it's sort of like unifying the whole piece together. So I've started down this end again to add in the new colors. So what I've just gone through, I know that on videos past I've talked about the beginning of the blanket and the yarn that I've used, but the most recent yarns that I completed in the blanket have been the Cozy Baby by Loops and Threads in the colorway Sedona, which is that 3-weight yarn. There are the details. And all of these yarns are 100% acrylic, so I can throw this in the wash and put it in the dryer, so easy care instructions. And I finished also Craft Smart Value yarn in the colorway Stone Washed Ombre, and there are the details on that one. So I've actually used 2 of these skeins in the blanket, and I've used 2 of these in the blanket as well. But the second one of this one wasn't in the colorway Sedona, it was in the colorway Red Rock. And the new ones that I'm adding into the blanket, I'll just show you. I'm really loving the way that this one is working up. It is this cake here, and it's from Lion Brand, and it is the Mandala Tweed Stripes in the colorway Cat's Eye. It's already a marl, so it's going to work up like me holding 2 3-weight yarns. The blanket is inconsistent with the yarn thicknesses that I'm choosing. Sometimes I hold 2 3-weight yarns together, or I hold 4 weights separately to make the blanket. And here are another few cakes that are going into the blanket. This is a new one that I've added in. It is from Hobium, and it's called Yarn Art Active Baby. And the colorway is just a number. It is 643 in this nice speckly arrangement of, I'm going to say pastel-y colors. Really nice. And I'm holding that one together because that is a 3-weight yarn with another 3-weight yarn. And this is what's left of it. And it's the Caron Skinny Cakes in the colorway Lime Twist. Really nice colors there. I'm almost done with that one as well. So those are the new details of the blanket that I'm working on. Just another look at it, because I haven't weaved in my ends yet, but there's another look at it. It's getting very heavy. I really like it a lot. And the third and final thing that I want to talk about is my franken cowl, and it is a hybrid of a knit and crochet project. It started off with me just wanting to do a bit of a swatch test on different yarn combinations, but also testing it out with stitches and kind of stitch combinations. So here it is here. And as you can tell, it is a crocheted on the bias piece here in the middle, and I'm using 2 yarns together, doing some V-stitches, and then up here in this section I do color work, and again back into the V-stitch. Then I thought to myself, I want to pick up stitches along the edge here and then work the piece going across the original piece's edge. So then turning the work this way and crocheting up and back, doing my decreases, increases, so that it sort of like runs flush going straight up. And I did the same thing here on this side, but I decided to do knitted, and I did a little whoopsie here where I didn't do my decreases on this side to keep it straight, but I decided what I'm going to do is keep this going in that direction and fill in a panel here to block that section out with a different color and a different stitch. So it's a growing cowl. I'm going to have a panel in the end where I can join two edges together, and then it will be a tube so that I can wear it. So yeah, it's going to be a lovely dark yet graphic piece. So really, really love that. It's nice and soft the way that it's working up the fabric. It's a very, very soft fabric. So what am I using? I used a crochet hook on this of a 4mm size, a Susan Bates 4mm. And right now with my make, I'm using needles here, the Chargu. I love the Chargu needles. I'm using the 3mm to do the joining in the knit. So those are the tools that I'm using for that piece. The yarn is a combination of all different yarns, but I've got a few here that I can show you. The others I've used up. One of the main colors in this piece was a yarn from Sheepgees, and it is called One Tribe. The colorway of this one is called Lilla Bjorn, or the color number is 969. I'm holding it occasionally with a couple of different yarns. This one here, which is a Hobby Lobby yarn, and it is their authentic tonal yarn, which is a hand-dyed yarn, superwash merino, and it is in the colorway Hazel Basil or Hazel Basil. And occasionally I've changed out this one, and I have put this color in, which is a color which is a lime green in the Colorwork. And this one was from a collection that was from Yarn Bee, and I'm looking over there because I'm not sure what the colorway name is. I believe it's something called City Girl, and it comes in a bunch of 5 mini balls this size on a cardboard tube. And this colorway had grays in the little mini collection, as well as this wonderful green. I love this green. It's so bright and happy. So yeah, those are some of the other yarns that are used in this piece. I also had one which I used up as well in that Yarn Bee City Girl collection, and that was the purple color. I held that together with a different yarn as well to get this nice marl effect. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to a couple of podcasters out there who generously sent me some happy mail. One was in a swap and one was happy mail that I received a few months back. So this Sheepgees came in a happy mail from Kim at Affordably Crafty. Hi Kim, I absolutely love this yarn. And this one here, which was City Girl, was in a yarn swap that I had with Kit from All Things Crochet and Knit with Kit. Hi Kit. So I just wanted to flag that's where the yarn came from. Now, that concludes all of my wonderful exploration this week on large projects that I've been working on and new and fun stitchwork swatches that I just showcased. moving right along, I do want to do some shout outs here. And I have been asked by a podcaster friend out there. Her name is Lisa from Ladybird Loves. And hi, Lisa. And she has a new challenge that's going on right now on her YouTube channel. And she's in association with two other podcasters in this challenge. And both of those are Gina and Ingrid. Now, I will include Ingrid's and Gina's YouTube channel along with Lisa's down below so that you can go over there and introduce yourselves if you're inclined to join the challenge. Now, the challenge is using beads and beads in crocheted items. So I think what I'll do is I'll link the video down in the description box where Lisa introduces the challenge. I don't want to go into too much of the details because I'm fearful that I might get it a little incorrect. So if you're interested in joining along in that challenge, it does go for up until June 29th. So that will be down in the box below. There are also some other make-alongs and crochet alongs that are going that I want to flag as well. I have two of my favorite friends out there doing fun things, fun projects for the rest of the month. I know that we are almost to the end. There's like 12 days left. So Carrie Penny from Crafty Homemaker is doing a make-along and it's called Spook Your Spring. So anything that is spooky, and she's accepting all types of different crafts, and I'll link her introductory make-along video so you can get all the details for that before it closes on May 31st, 2021. And Granny D, hi Granny D, she has a YouTube channel. I'm sure that you probably have heard me talk about Granny D often. So her YouTube channel is called Knit, Purl and Squirrel with Granny D Thompson, and she's got a challenge make-along going on right now too, and it's for the moss stitch. So she has created a hashtag, which if I remember to put on the screen, I'll put it down here, and I'm going to do this motion so that when I'm editing I can see myself doing that. And that's what her hashtag is if you are inclined to do the moss stitch in crochet. That one ends also May 31st. And I'll also include her video. If she has an introductory video on it, I'll look for it and I'll try and include it. That I'll be able to at least do one of them in the course of the next couple of days, because I know that two of them are finishing. Maybe if I get this franken cowl done in time, it may be included in Carrie Penny's make-along, which is Spook Your Spring. So yeah, you may see this. I don't know whether it qualifies as Halloween, but it is a little bit of a mix match of different stitches, kind of patchwork together like a Frankenstein. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so a little bit of a sneaky thing that I'm doing in here right now. I'm not marking this giveaway in the title below, so it is directed at fiber friends who have joined and subscribed the channel here and supported me over the time. So I'm not flagging it to get people who are just surfing the internet looking for prizes and aren't really interested in the fiber community. This is just for my fiber friends. So as you know, Easter Sunday I hit my 10K subscriber fiber friends. I don't call you subscribers, you're fiber friends. So I wanted to do something to commemorate it, and it did come out of the blue. I wasn't expecting to hit the mark so quickly, but it happened, and I've been listening to all of the subscriber comments to all of the videos that I'm showcasing my wares that I purchased online or in store at Michael's here, and I thought I'm going to put something together but listen to what you have been saying about some of the things. Now, some of these things that I'm adding in this giveaway are yarn that you can't get outside of Canada. And I think some of the parts of Canada don't get them either. So this is tailored to some of the comments as well as what I want to share as exciting yarn that I've used in the past and want to add them into the giveaway. So a little bit of the sticky details, because I know these giveaways, I have to say these things, so bear with me and then we'll get to the yarn. You must be 18 or older to enter. You must be a subscriber of Urban Yarn and have your setting switched on to public so that I can see when I do the random comment picker, if it lands on you, that little tag that you are registered is showing up on my screen as well. If you have it set to private, I don't see that you're a subscriber, and you may have been commenting often on my videos, but as part of the rules, I need to see that you are subscribed. So that is one of the stipulations. This prize has wool in it. I've done specific yarn giveaways in the past, tailoring it to all people who may have allergies to wool fibers, and I've refrained from putting wool into my giveaways in the past and relied on plant-based to focus on. But this one, because I've listened to a lot of you have been saying that there are a couple of brands that you want to try out that have wool in them, I want to cater for the people who can't get this type of yarn, and it does have wool in it. So if you are adding a comment to this video to enter, you are understanding that there is wool in some of the product that I'm going to be giving away. You need to comment on this video, which is another stipulation as well, because I will be using the random comment picker on this video to pick the winner. The winner, it is open worldwide, so the winning person from whatever country you come from needs to be able to accept packages or yarn goods from Canada, and I will ship out the package and the yarn to the winner's address, and any incurring costs such as government fees, taxes or duties that are incurred entering your country, then that fee and figure is at the responsibility of the winner. So I'll get it to you, but for you to get the package when it enters your country, you are at the responsibility of those fees. What else can I tell you? I think that's all that I can say. Leave a comment in the comment section of this video. The dates, it starts today, it being Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, and it will end on Tuesday, 25th of May, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Give me about 3 days after that to pick the winner and then do the announcement in a video, and I wish everyone the best of luck. Now, I think I've got everything, all the details. If I do come across something that I've forgotten, I will add that into the mix as well. But all the rules will be down below in the description box for you to pick over if you need extra, I guess, details. So the first yarn that I have was one that I went back to Michael's to purchase because of the positive responses that I have been getting from it and how exclusive it is only in Canada. So it's the Eco Calm Stripes, and it's a Loops and Threads, which is a Michael brand's yarn, and it is polyester, recycled polyester, acrylic and wool in this lovely colorway called Sunset. It's really soft, has a nice sheen to it, and absolutely love it. There are this many yards in it, enough to make something decent size. I'm throwing in a Caron Skinny Cake in the colorway Chocolate Chip. Wonderful colors there. Another thing that people have been saying that they can't find in their Michaels was the sale that was on the Red Heart It's a Wrap rainbow, and I found one for you guys so that you can work something up with this. I have made a Dragon Belly shawl out of this particular colorway, so I purchased this one for sharing in this giveaway, and the colorway is called, I think it's called Couture. Really, really nice. This is a 2-weight classified yarn, and it's made up of 4 strands. I won't pull it out because I'll never get it back in the center, but it's made up of 4 little threads. That one. This one here, I also got really good feedback on. So when I went back to Michael's to get some more of the Eco version of the Eco Stripes, I think it's called, Eco Calm Stripes, I picked up 2 of these as well. What is this one called? Eco Waves Multi. And it's a really soft yarn. And again, it was mentioned in my video that a lot of the places around outside of Canada do not get these. And this one is a combination again of the, what is it? I think it is the polyester again, recycled polyester, acrylic and cotton. And the colorway of this one is called Sunrise. Really nice colors there. And this one here is the same brand. I'm showing you that upside down. And this one's colorway is called Silver Azure. It's a lovely soft yarn. I also have 2 of these balls in, I believe it's called Almond, and it's the Premier Serenity Chunky. Now I've made a couple of bush tracker hats out of this yarn, and it works up really, really nice. It's super soft and it washes up very easily, so you can throw it in the wash and the dryer. And this is a bulky 5, so there's 2 in there, and you need 1 ball for a hat, or the bush tracker hat is 1 ball knitted, but 2 balls perhaps maybe if you crochet, because it does take a little bit more when you crochet. I have a roll with it sparkle in the colorway Eclipse. Look at that. Ooh, it's very hypnotic. Super soft. Enough there to make a decent sized little shawl or shawlette. I have 2 balls of this yarn here, which was a gift from Little Knits. Where we spent a certain amount of money, and then they gave us a pack of 5 of this. So I've got 3, but I have plenty to share, and it's like a novelty yarn that has a ribbon with bubbles on the ends. And I read a comment saying that this is a good yarn for fringing or doing some edge work with. It gives that nice detail. And on the ball band here, they've used this novelty yarn in a scarf where it's kind of like more of a scrunchie. And it's called Argentina Color from Shashamire. And this one is it's acrylic and nylon. Really nice color there. I don't know what the colorway is called. It just has a number, 80. So 2 of those. I have 2 here of the Craft Smart, and it is their value yarn, which I've been using in my blanket, and I really like it. And this one here is in the colorway Twilight, just Twilight. Really nice colors in there. So I've got 2 of those. Oh, actually, I have another one of these. So the Argentina color, you'll get 3 because I see that was in the bag. Now, some paint box yarn, which comes from lovecrafts.com, and this is in the colorway Dolphin, so you get 2 balls of that. It's an acrylic yarn, and it's a 4-weight, very, very nice yarn. I've used this for hats, for Christmas, and for donations. It's really a lovely yarn that works up well and has great stitch definition. Now, these were in a gift of knit crate yarns that I received from Tracy Fuller. Hi, Tracy. And she asked me to make sure that all of the yarn gets a good home. I've kept some of the yarn because I'm going to be making stuff with it, projects, but I thought I'm going to give some of this away to a lucky subscriber for commemorating 10K. And this one here is from Knit Picks? No, it's from Knit Crates. I always get those mixed up. Knit Crates, and it's Aldine wool, and the collection is called Haze. The colorway is called Dusk, and it is 70% superwash merino, 20% kid mohair, 10% silk. And it is I'm going to say it's a bulky 5. And each of these hanks are 100 grams, and you get 120 yards. So really soft, it's super beautiful, and I want to share that love with the fiber community out there that watch the channel. So this is going in there as well. Now that concludes all of the yarn. So I've got, how many balls here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, that's 16 cakes and balls of yarn, maybe 17, because I see that one has fallen on the ground. And with that, I'm also going to include some swag. One of my new bags that are in the Teespring store here, no undergarments required, Urban Yarn. It's a canvas bag, and it has a little pocket, Notions pocket up here with a clip that you can close all your goodies in there. So that's going to go in the giveaway as well. On a side note, I want to just say thank you very much for all of the people who have purchased from my Teespring store, and how the money that is coming from that, the revenue is going straight back into the channel. So I'm using it for the shipment of prizes, and I'm also using it for yarn if I'm purchasing yarn. So it's been a great help, and I do appreciate that a lot. And a little bit of a fun thing that happened when I opened up my email the other day was sitting in there was an email from Teespring saying that I've reached a figure or a sale point where they were offering a 10% discount on my store. So yeah, I was kind of bewildered that they were offering that, but yeah, let's run with it, hey? And you'll enjoy the 10% off until May 31st of 2021. So with that, I think that catches you up on everything that I need to talk about, and I've showcased all of my makes and all of the lovely yarn that I'm putting into this giveaway. So I hope that you enjoy what it is that I've offered in the giveaway. And so remember to put a comment in this video. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you up shortly. Bye for now.